Come on then. There we are. Hello everyone. It's great to see you on Fatman and a Cheap Sim. I'm just going to tweet this out quickly onto social media and then we'll get started. We are doing Brands Hatch at a reasonable time of a 1 minute 27 and so it should be fun. There we are. Right. I hope you're all well. I hope you've had a fantastic week and are ready for another night of racing. Oh, we got pole position. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. There we are. Let's see what we can do from pole position. Now this is one I was watching Tidgeney's race guide. So we've got to use both tyres. And then we will see what happens as to how we get on. I hope you can hear me alright. Saying I've still got... Aye, good to see you, Ian. And everyone in the chat. I can't believe we've got pole position. I managed to do one reasonable time of a 27, so just about a second off the best time on the table and about 8/10 off the top 10. So I think this is going to be the race that everyone wants to use. Now I'm wondering whether I should use, maybe I should use the softs at the start and then go into the medium. I think that probably makes more sense. Oh, there's oh, maybe I've got... Where's it gone? There you are. Now then, let's see where we are. There we are. Right. We're gonna... And online, Fatman Jim, you got my name. That's brilliant. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting. So that was Anton Line. Where is he in the race? In 9th. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to this. Going to try and hopefully get my driver rating back up a bit because we were down into... oh, are you excellent, Espen? Good to see you. Sound is good. Fantastic. That's good. Because I wasn't sure how much battery life was left in my PS4, my extra one that I put my microphone into. So we'll see what we can do. So I'm going to try and do maybe about 6 or 7 laps, I think, on the soft tyre. And then we have to go in for the medium. Good to get a pole position, though. And we've got what we need there. Good luck for your race, Espen. I managed to do quite well last night. I put out a little clip of the horrendous crash of Grosjean, and I got about 470 odd views so far, which is quite good, but some incredible, miraculous escape. To allow for a nice wide line there. So 13 laps. Gonna try and hopefully get these tyres to last the distance. Political Mind, good to see you, John. Yeah, it's one of my favourite tracks. I've always done reasonably well here. Good to see you all in the chat. What are you peddling? The Audi TT is the best car by far and away for this race. That's what they were saying anyway. I know that some people tried the Megane. Boxer medium. Yeah. Oh, there goes a cone. Good evening, Luke. Good to see you. So I'm just going to try and hopefully be as consistent as I can. It's great to see everyone in the chat. Hope you've had a good day. Hopefully we'll get some good results tonight. Come on, Jude. That was poor. Yeah, whenever I see Group 4 at Brands Hatch, I'm always quite looking forward to that one. Nice to get on the racing soft tyre. Reasonable exit off the corner there. Slightly better there. Already done lap 4, on to lap 5 just about. Tyres only too bad. Tisney said if you stay in third gear through there, should help your tyres a bit. I've got 13 in the chat, which is brilliant. Good to see you all. Thanks to all the new subscribers. And for all you loyal existing subscribers. And my tyres are just beginning to show a sign of a bit of wear. So hard to kind of get that one. You want to kind of clip the inside apex a bit. I haven't actually driven this car on the medium tyre yet, so see how we get on. Braked a bit too late there. So, we can do one more lap on these. See how we can get on. Yep, your tyres are cooked. Well, I can see cones everywhere. Yeah. Exactly, you're not supposed to drive on the canvases. Absolutely. Oh, too much grip there almost. Right, got to concentrate and get some speed back. As we come to start lap 9 of 13. Not to worry, Luke, we'll see you in a wee bit. It's a bit better. Let's see, what kind of time? Still a wee bit in there. Yeah, very good for SR recovery, hopefully. We've got someone coming up very quickly behind, mind. Might use them again. I don't know if that guy maybe is on the softs, but he's certainly catching. Come on, oh, come on. He pushed me there. Again, no penalty for him. He bumped me right there even though I was in front of him. Yeah, must have bribed the FIA. I like how you make your own racing lines. Is that because they're good or they're bad? Well, at least we didn't get a penalty, to be fair, and that chap had a penalty beforehand. But he did push me. I mean, I know I was going defensive and he was there, but he just bumped right into me, and that pushed me out the way. And I did go over the line to try and come back again, and he should have really got a penalty for that, because clearly it was the wrong place to try and overtake. But we got there. At least we finished second, which is not too bad. It would have been nice to get a win. Yeah, steward's inquiry, eh? That's the thing. That still not too bad. Not too bad for a first race tonight. I think that's a reasonable result. Hopefully that will put our score up a bit. So I just wonder, because they say you should only really do, well, if you're at the back of the field, you should do maybe one lap on the mediums and then go on to the soft and then two on the soft. So I kind of think, should I do, maybe should I have done another stint on the softs to get my lap times ahead, and build a bit of a gap. And then that, well, actually, I did finish above my door number, which was at least something. That's quite good. That 780. So hopefully we'll have done reasonably well there. Up to 33. Yeah. So my SR has gone up a bit. All right. Oh, that was kind. He did. That's no problem. At least it was a. And there we are. There we are. Yeah, it was pretty quick on those last two. The Kaj 991, he was good, and then because there was nothing in it between me at the end. See, my lap times weren't phenomenal. They were obviously going off quite a bit, so I'll need to try and figure out how to sort that one out. Still, that's not too bad a first start for the night, and I think we should do another one of those. I did try the Toyota, the big Toyota race, which was quite fun. And so yeah, that was quite an interesting one. That was it's a kind of boat of a car to drive, and it kind of floats around. I got a 201.5, which is about 3.5-4 seconds off the best time. I think it was about 3 seconds off the top 10. But we'll see how it goes. So what do you think on strategy then? Should I think that I need to start on the soft because I'm in pole position, and I think doing that does give you a bit of a gap, and it does help you a bit. And I just wonder whether I should also go in after about maybe 6 laps. Also, I think I probably stayed out maybe 1 lap too long on the softs, perhaps. I wonder whether it would work to do 2 stints on the soft and 1 lap on the medium. It might just be enough, because the thing is, I think they must be finishing on the soft tyre, and they're doing quite well. So it's an interesting one, isn't it? But look, we're not too far away off Adam's time. He's in a 1:26.9, and we beat. Here he isn't. Yeah, don't do a Grosjean. God, that is the most incredible. I mean, the fact he actually, he went through the fence and somehow he was all right, because I mean, he must have just seen flames and everything. But the fact he was able to climb out of that is just incredible. Clearly, the halo did save him. There's no doubt, because that took away that just pierced through the fencing, and with that, otherwise that it's just his helmet. So I think definitely that must have been something, but it was such a crazy accident. I wonder if he had a puncture. I don't know if there's been any news on that, because I was watching this guy a bit yesterday and he went over something and then all of a sudden the car just seemed to pull over to the right without any kind of thing, and he didn't see, was it Kvyat's car? Or I think it was. Yeah, it was just, I mean, that was crazy. I'd actually missed the start of the race. I didn't get back till maybe about 10 or 15 minutes after the first lap, so of course I'd seen why they'd red flagged it, and they said there was a big crash, and then after a wee while they started to show the replays. But it was something else, and when you saw the fireball, and literally the medical car, because he's last in the field, catches up with everybody, and then he's still in this fiery wreck, and you just see him climbing out. Because it was interesting, because one of the fire marshals at the back, he ran away when he saw the impact. They ran away, and he grabbed his fire extinguisher from the rear of the Armco, but he struggled to put it out. I don't think he was. The others at the front, like the medical guy and that, they were putting it out straight away, but he seemed to be just, either his fire extinguisher wasn't working, but he wasn't anywhere near the fire as much as the medical guys were on the other side, really putting it out. Good to see you all. Yeah, it's that's an interesting PSN name you've got there. Probably not allowed to say that out loud. Otherwise, well, not that I'm monetized, but that's a guarantee of not being monetized. But yeah, it was absolutely incredible that he managed to get out of that without any issues. But yeah, so it was quite a race, and you kind of think, I think that's him now retired. I can't imagine that he'll be back after that, because I think he's broken a rib or two, hasn't he? And obviously burns to his fingers. But it's great to see everybody in the chat, and to all the new guys and all the existing community that's been with us for now since July, August time. It's fantastic to have you with us here. And Fat Man in a cheap sim. Yeah, get the mod awake. Mods, where are you? Yeah, that's it. Next combination measures to the extreme limit employ Grosjean. Yeah, I mean, he's had some huge accidents though, hasn't he? I mean, it's quite exceptional accidents, really. But yeah, I mean, I think he'll just be thanking the Lord that he's alive and well and he's all right. I think that's just going to be, I mean, that must be the crash of the century, just about. And to walk away from that, I mean, when you think he basically climbed out and he was flapping his hands when he kind of came out, because obviously they had the burns, wasn't it, on the gloves. But all right. Oh, the moderators. Right, yeah, I'm really sorry. I don't have any moderators on this. I don't know how you do that, to be fair. But yeah, kind of amazed they got away with that name, actually. But I suppose it's one of those people will, if they allow. I didn't think PSN would really allow that, but here we are, R4M key. That's surely not. That's not the key 25 in there, is it? That's not his secondary PSN. So let's see who's there. We've got Purple Panther. Looking if there's any other ones in there. It's a big crowd, lots of A-rated drivers. And lots of B-rated drivers. But yeah, we're obviously getting a reasonable lobby, I think, tonight, which is quite good. So I'm wondering, should I do 2 stints on the soft, and then maybe on the last lap come in for the mediums? So I wonder. Yeah, it's just that middle bit of the halo that comes through, isn't it? And you think that really ruins your visibility. But I suppose people have managed to get used to that. We've got Esteban Ocon, old boy, R4M. Oh, the R4M, that's the kind of rammers group, isn't it? Or the kind of ones that I think were they not in. to add a moderate, right click. Alright, on the name. Alright, I see. So, and that means that then the moderator can get rid of all the, well, get rid of comments that might not be so positive. Yeah, R4M Esteban. I don't know who these people are, to be fair, in terms of the drivers, if that is the real people or that's just folk who have taken on their name, but we'll see. Right click on, now is that the right click? I've got a whole bunch of things I can click on here. That you can see I'm great with the tech. Know my PS4 like nobody else. Okay, we're second on the grid, and we're ready for the race. Let's see how we get on. Thanks though, Nick, for that info. That is good to know. Yeah, great race this one. It certainly is. It certainly is. Great to have you all with us. Thanks very much for watching. Hopefully we'll put on another good show. Feels great when you nail the corners. Yeah, that's true, isn't it? This is a good track. It is in the Scirocco. If it's the real key, I'll have a real race on my hands to keep up with him. Just cut in a little bit too early there. Key imposter, is it?
So I'm going to stick with him. I've got a chance to get in the second place back again. It's a little bit early there. Refuse to choose a front drive. It's great to see everyone with us. It's a real good race tonight. Hopefully we've had a second place so far. Coming up to start lap 6. These tyres are beginning to show the signs of wear. So I think we'll come in at the end of this lap. Oh, good to see you, Keith. Of course, we've got the big one this week. We've got Steve Alvarez Brown on Thursday night, Super GT. Yes, he's coming back on the show. It's been nearly a year since we had him on the show. Yeah, it's a funny one. Tisney basically completely cut the corner on his race guide going into the pits, but I thought, would he get a penalty for that? So I wasn't entirely sure. Still, we've done our pit stop. We've taken a wee bit of time off them. Right, well there's a bit of time between the two in front. I don't know if the guy leading has done his pit stop or not. So we'll see. We're back into second place, hopefully. So we'll see what we can do from here. There's definitely areas where I'm a little bit quicker than the guy in front, but overall just not enough to really close that gap so far. Hi, Pedro. Good to see you. Probably could have stayed in fourth there, I think. A reasonable exit from there. I'll have to go defensive here. That's where I lost it the last time. He's just that little bit quicker overall. Oh, you can hear the money falling out of my pockets. Well, he's got some good times there. He's pulling away a little bit, so we'll need to adjust how we're driving to try and see if we can. We're in the British time zone. I think this must be a reasonable lobby mind. Got a lot of A-rank drivers. Don't know what our door number was. We'll see that when we hopefully. Of course, we've got the Audi with the famous livery by Espen. Which was very kind of him to make it. On the final lap. Ah, Lupe, good to see you. We've also got a special show this Friday night with In Exile and also Fat Furby. We're doing a joint collaboration with their podcast, so that should be fun. So make sure you tune in on. That'll be Friday night. That'll be about 10 o'clock by the time we do it, UK time, because they're over in New Zealand. Well, that should be fun. Well, there we go. Not too bad. We're kind of going down a position. In fact, Arnaud had a penalty there as well. So there's definitely gaining time on that second stint, because I was about 1.8 seconds ahead when we did the tyre stop, and when he came back on the track. Oh, sorry. Yes, New Zealand and Australia. Yeah, so it's going to be other side of the world stuff, which will be good fun. But that's not too bad. Yeah, the Tuesday one went really well. He's such a lovely chap. Really, really good fun. So yeah, so there's a lot of good stuff. So hopefully, I'll put out the video for Super GT tomorrow in terms for the social media, for his social media. And as long as I know he's doing the commentary, I think, or he's doing work for the Gran Turismo World Championships, I think. So he's hoping that as long as that's all. That's quite good. Only quite good. Goodness me. Well, at least we only lost one place. I'd like to have gone up a bit. Oh, look at that. Our door number was 20 on that one. And we had a clean race. So that's actually reasonable. So hopefully that will have put us up a bit. I love your understatement, Pedro. Love your understatement. That must be what you're meaning. That at least we're finishing on the podium. We're still, see, the best guy, RM4, he did a 129 dead, we did a 129.7, and there's quite a few who've done low 29s, but one of the guys in 5th, he did a 128.7, that's pretty good going. So it's, look at that one, dirty, filthy, ramming, cheating, idiot, my goodness. Yeah, I think, thankfully, we're up at the front, so we're not having to do much of that, but, there we go. So, should we do another race C, or should we try something completely different? We could do the Toyotas. The Toyota Crown Athlete. It's funny, cars from different countries, eh? Had Boo Boo Racing in my lobby. Ah, you got a fantastic time, by the way, Adama. That was an amazing time. I'm within a tenth. I'm within a tenth of you, but I thought to get into the 26s, that is pretty good going. So what do you reckon then? Should we do the Fuji International, or should we do the Nürburgring? I haven't actually done a time for the Porsche, so we could try that. We could do a bit of practice for the Porsche for race B. So you just want race C? Race C again? Okie doke, no problemo. Yeah, it seems like that's the only one that people are really doing, isn't it? So that's the thing. No problemo. We can always go back to that. And do you think we should stick with the Audi? I think the Audi is probably quite a good car overall. 2 for C, no problemo. We get the message. You're making me work for a living tonight, eh? Going to concentrate all the time because it's this corner after corner with Brands Hatch, and it's good fun though. So I think that's interesting, isn't it? Because I thought, I don't think I should start on the mediums because that's going to really hurt my pace, my race pace. And I'm going to have to try and then make that all up in the second stint. And that could be quite tough because the guys are already quicker than me, I think, even on the medium tyre. So unless they're starting on the medium and then going on to the soft, I don't know. But I wonder. I was almost thinking about should I do a second stint on the softs, but then I think I would. Yes, I may have kept up with the guys in the front, but the problem is I would have had to have come in again, and then that makes you think, am I going to come down a couple of places, or maybe even more, depending on how spread out the grid is. So yeah, it's an interesting one.
Yeah, I have school tomorrow, so I might have to leave. But keep your head up. Ah, thanks very much, Pedro. We'll let you have a fantastic day at school, and make sure you work hard, learn what you need to learn. I'm sure you'll do well. But thanks for joining us anyway. So if you do have to leave, it's no problem at all. I was going to say, Pedro, where are you joining us from? Are you in Brazil, perhaps, or where about? I know there's lots of people called Pedro in Brazil. It's a popular name over there in South America. I've got friends who are from Bolivia. Is it Bolivia that's called Pedro? Yes, I do. There's the backside of Brands Hatch. You don't see that all the time. Look, the Grand Prix Terrace. Now, I wonder where we're going to start this time. But we're certainly moving up the lobbies, which is good. We're certainly kind of... At least we're almost holding our own. We're just about there. And there we go. It's funny how these front-wheel drive cars are just really ripping everything in Group 4, aren't they? It was like that at Sardinia 2 Reverse, wasn't it? Or Sardinia C Reverse a couple of weeks ago. The Group 4 cars, it was always either the Audi or the Peugeot. Haven't seen anyone try the Peugeot, to be fair, at this track for today's racing, but who will see. Now, we've had 12 likes, which is fantastic. And now we're up to 184 subscribers as well, which is great. Going to improve it. It's a really tricky one. It's all about the exits, isn't it? And on this, and also it's very easy to brake too late into. Is it Druids? What's the one, like the big hairpin? That's an easy one to brake too late. But you need to kind of hold that curb and then accelerate out as early as you can, and then use all the other curb. When I did that, that's what got me into the low 27s. And I thought, oh, just about that. And there was definitely a little bit more in it. It's just trying to put the whole thing together. Well, to be fair, I mean, Erie isn't doing a 128.2, so that's Rory. So it's you're not a fan of Brands Hatch, Lippy. Yeah, it's an interesting one, isn't it? It is narrow, but if you can get a good time, you can get some quite reasonable racing. But although I seem to be always getting overtaken at the end of the straight, the back straight. So we'll see what we can do. So we're just about to start the matching, according to my screen here. So yeah, let's see. So we've got lots of stuff on this Thursday. We'll have questions for Super GT. He's got nearly 500,000 subscribers now. And then of course Jimmy Broadbent, he's got well over that, and he's been on Top Gear. And you wonder how long it will be before... Oh, it's the same. Look, there's not much in that, but R4MK's done a 26.8. That's pretty good going. So yeah, so I think pretty much the same people that were in the last one. Oh, no, BB Andy has used a Hurricane. That's an interesting one. And we've got Rolago on the Scirocco. Now Arnaud is 7th. He was the one that came second the last time with the 127.2. Alright, oh wow, you have Key himself in my lobby. Are you telling we're in a fake one? Are we in a fake lobby, Adama? So, let's see. Thanks very much, Espen. I was going to say, we've got your livery on the car, which is fantastic. So let's see what we can do. Surprised that Arnaud is down in 7th, because he was right up there. He must have made a blistering start and got past people. I understand a qualifying. Yeah, I think starting at the back on this race is going to be tough. If you're at the back, because it's, unless you're a huge amount quicker than the people in front, it's going to be interesting. Now the chap BB Andy who's got the Hurricane, that is going to be a real R4MK. Arnaud is saying, ha, spotting a fake. Well, it's all just having a bit of fun, isn't it? So it's HQRT Toby, HQ Racing Team. Yeah. Aye, we can. I think my. I'm not sure if my qualifying time is available to watch as a replay, but I mean, there's plenty of them much faster than me, but a long way. But at least we're not. We're reasonably well on the pace. So, can we keep second place? Could we even go one better? We're ready for our third attempt at Brands Hatch. Thanks, Luke. He had a very good exit from there. Hello there. That's my wife saying goodnight. We're not letting the key get away this time. Having a bit more of a run for his money. I don't know if he's on the medium tyre. I imagine he's on the soft.
On to lap 4. Went a wee bit wide there. This is good fun, getting a good race here. He's certainly gone onto the grass a bit more, done a better time there. You've done a 128.6. That's not too bad. I think maybe his tyres are going a wee bit quicker than mine. Can we get him? Can we line him up for a move maybe? Hello! Looks like TRKY 1122. Good to see you. It's great fun for sure. Right, let's see where we can do it. Great to see everybody. So, can we get back into second place? I think this chap has probably not pitted yet, so hopefully. We have a good chance. Taking a wee bit of time off R4M key, I think. Just what's the challenge? It's race C. And now not to take turn 1. Yeah, let's see what we can do. Weave like I've never weaved before. Might have to. Here's Arno in our mirrors again. Oh! That was naughty. Come on. That was naughty. I mean, I was on his left and he just pushed me right off. That was naughty. I mean, he opened the door, gave me space, and then he just pushed me right off. He should have got a major penalty for that one, because that ruins your race, really. Well, he's lost his first place anyway. The Amo got it back from him. Yeah, I don't think there'll be an apology somehow after that. And my tyres are pretty much gone. Right, one lap to go. Let's see how we fare. My tyres are knackered, man. Barely stay on the track, and number 3's gone off, or is all of a sudden come on, you. Oh, just managed to clinch it to keep a hold of 4th place. Ah, there we go. Well, you got a penalty. The thing is, I was so far, you know, when you get spun off like that, it's, you know, it's different if you just get pushed a bit wide and you can come back on the track. But you can't kind of, it's very difficult. I mean, I had to start from scratch again, so we must have lost a fair amount of time. But Arnaud is incredibly quick. I don't know what he does with his car, but that is really fast. Yeah, no, I mean, that was definitely, because I mean, he gave me the space on the left, and then he just pushed me right off. And when you're on the grass and it's like that, there's really not much you can do. And there's no excuse for that, really. It's not really, I mean, we were having quite a good race, and I still think he probably would have kept ahead if he'd just been reasonable. But I still got a clean race for that. I mean, did the fastest lap. Oh, we're back into A. That's good. Well, that's quite reasonable. Yeah, he slowed down to trap you, and it's because it was so close, and then the guy in front was absolutely hearing it through. So I wonder if Arnaud was on the hards, the medium tyre at the start, because he was down in 7th place, and he's come up and won that. So you kind of wonder. Real Key will be proud. Well done. All right. Oh, he's saying well done. Actually, I'll put that one. I'll keep that one as a replay. That's well, quite a lot of people are calling him all sorts of things. But do you think we should start on the medium and then go on to the softs? Ah, Stephen, good to see you. Now, everyone in the channel, Stephen's a fantastic guy. I was watching his live stream the other day, and I joined in, and I got lapped. Would you believe? We were doing the practice for FIA, and he lapped me on a 20-lap race at the short circuit of Red Bull. But we had a great time, actually. It was fantastic fun. So it's Stephen's a great chap, and we did this wonderful prize draw. He has the thing when it swings away, and you get a special prize. I'm not going to tell you what it is. You need to go into his channel to make sure that you try it. But he's very, very good. He's a great laugh. That you know, it's fantastic. It was fantastic fun. I had a huge laugh on Friday afternoon there when you were doing that. Oh, you had a battle with Basic Ollie. Ah, you must be in a good, very, very good lobby there. Well, I think we're going to keep going until we go up a place or two, and not the other way. So right, yeah, there's no GT3 this week, isn't it? It's you're welcome, Stephen. We'll have to get you on the show. We must get you on the show as well. So if you haven't checked out Stephen's channel, make sure you do. He's got over 400 subscribers, over double what we have. So it's a bit of a race to. Can you qualify a bit quicker? Well, that's an interesting one. I mean, I did get the 27, but to be fair, I felt that was probably everything I could do. But that would certainly help. Now, while there's 19 of you in the chat, which is brilliant, let me give you a preview. On Thursday night, we've got Super GT. That's right, at 9 PM, we've got Super GT on the show. So make sure you don't miss that and have your questions ready. It's the first time we've done a live stream at night time with Steve. So hopefully we'll get a good number watching. That should be fun. And then we've got our collaboration on Friday night with In Exile and Fat Furby with their Simcast. And it's going to be a live interview with the two of them on Friday night. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, 16 likes, which is brilliant. In fact, now I think we're up to even 17, which is fantastic. So yeah, so no, it's really good. Yeah, big lineup next week, isn't it? And then of course we've got our Christmas special on the 17th of December with Rory and also another special guest. So I still can't tell you who it's going to be, but it's going to be an almighty great guest as well. That's yeah, Fat Furby is fantastic, isn't it? Yeah. It's so that's the thing. That so if we keep, I think my time is almost there. I'm not too worried about it. It's only going to give me a couple of laps to try and do it. So I think we'll struggle to beat that time of my 1:27, but we'll see how we get on. That was a good race. I mean, I was actually keeping up with R4M Key quite well overall. And I think you know, putting the pressure on, I mean, he was going wide. You could see he was really struggling on those softs.
He was, but my problem was in the last wee bit, because we were battling so much, we were losing huge amounts of time to Arnaud in third place. He was just catching us, you know, day and night, and so it was. That's why I thought, right, I'll come in a lap early and see if I can do a bit of the cutback. But by this point, Arnaud had just caught right up. So what do you think? Should we start with the mediums and then go on to the softs? Do you think that might just be the way to do it? I wonder if that's maybe the way. That might just be, because then we could probably go maybe a little bit longer, maybe about 6 or 7, again 7 or 8 laps, because the softs were okay up until about lap 6. They were beginning to go, so we really need 7 laps on the mediums and then 6 laps on that. And you can only like once, that's right. So what do you think? Should we start on the mediums if we get a decent grid slot? Ah, Max Mayhem, it's good to see you. But, I'm just wondering. I'm really pleased we got back into A. That's really good, because we needed that, because we were down at about 27,000, so we must have scored reasonable points. We must have scored reasonable points in those 3 races, and also because they've been clean as well, which is quite good. So we need that. Yeah, mediums, interesting choice. I mean, yes, you might be slower in the first wee bit, but then you've got that extra performance. It's just, can you get past people? That's the thing. So we'll see. And you just know, just 3DR away from 40k. Oh, that's brilliant. That's really good, Anima. Yeah, I got to about 32,000, and then started to dramatically go backwards. But this time, I suppose it's just getting into these good tiers, because I mean they're good racers, they're really good drivers, so we need to be able to compete with them. But I kind of think, I mean, I think my goal is to try and get up into 40,000. If I could get towards there and get into A+, then I think that would be something. 5 mediums, 8 seconds works in Audi. Alright, 5 medium, 8 works in... Okay, fantastic. Thank you, Max Mayhem. That is good to know. Really good to know. I'll try that then, because I think maybe that might just be the way to go, and you have that much quicker second stint. Look at that, 26.6. Wingle Boy is 26.7, and then Arnaud is 6 this time. So yeah, that's an interesting one. Do we have anyone else? A big racer? Yeah, get an undercut. Yeah, that might just be the thing. So we'll do 5 on the mediums. That's quite a short stint on the mediums, actually, isn't it? That yeah, interesting. I mean, even if we lose a couple of places at the start, you know, or kind of in the first stint, we'll have that quicker tyre in the second stint, which is a lot quicker. Probably a second and a half a lap quicker, I think. So that should potentially, hopefully, get us, you know, give us a chance. I noticed the key is not in this one, or the fake key is not in this one. But so 5 laps on mediums, and then one of Australia's better characters involved in the game. Yes, Max, you've been on our chat a few times, quite a few times, which is great. Okay, right, so I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go with the medium to start off with, and we will see. Pay you later, oops. Yeah, so obviously we're going to be a little bit slower at the start, but just perhaps we might be able to make up a few places, and hopefully it all depends on how the first few corners are. I think as well there's usually quite a lot of interest in overtakes and driving at the start, so but we're hopefully far enough ahead. Arnaud, yeah, good key is not here. That's brilliant. Yeah, that's very true. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yep. That is something. Yeah. Arnaud is incredibly fast, mind. I don't know how he does that second stint. He's done really well. But, Libby Racing, no payment required. That's right, we're all going to bribe the chat. 6 medium if you struggle to look after tyres. Right, yeah, okay. Because I kind of felt I probably could have got a little bit more on the softs, to be fair. You know, my tyres weren't as bad as like the Keys tyres. He was slipping about all over the place in the Scirocco. So, can we keep the podium here, and can we even go forward? Oh, it's Wedgiebo. Now, I saw a race with him earlier on, but on Tidgeney's stream. Yeah, Wedgie Boy. I'm sure I saw he was on Tidgeney's video. Okay, we're only down 1, so I'm going to try. Have a chance to see that as a message. Come on. I was struggling a wee bit to keep them behind us. Doing my best to keep up with this group. A bit of argy-bargy in front. Let's try and get this going. Thing is, this group's not far away. If we can stick with them, we've got a chance.
Right, starting lap 4. Let's see. Yeah, lots of... That's a nice corner, I like that. Come on, you. Come on, come on, come on. Got to stay in touch with these guys. Great to see everyone in the chat. Hope you're enjoying the racing. They're not far away. The two at the front have gone. Right, here we are. Gonna dump these. Out in traffic. I wonder if we should maybe done one more lap, perhaps. Surprised these guys are staying out. think this group has to surely come in soon. Don't you dare push me. He's done the buggerman. That's so bad. God. Really poor. He should have got a much, much bigger penalty for that. Let's see what we can do. Because we started third, I think, because our qualifying time was a good one, but let's see. I wondered. See if we can catch this guy in front. Tyres still seem to be okay. Oh, fourth place has got a penalty. It's only half a second. Still. There's a chance. Ah, hello Fat Furby. Good to see you. Looking forward to our big podcast live stream on Friday night. And we're catching. 2 laps to go here at Brands Hatch. Yellow flags being waved. And we're up to 4th. Yes! Ah! Hey! Retained a third place. That wasn't too bad. Woof! That was intense. That was good fun. It showed you though, we definitely came back. Thanks very much everybody. That was a proper race, that one, wasn't it? That was a good race, because we started third, we were down at one point as far as like 11th, and then we made it back up. Yeah. Yeah, I think we certainly would have had a very good third place. I mean, we were 11 seconds behind, let's say, we were 8 seconds behind second place chap, but they were really, really fast. But yeah, that's an interesting one, wasn't it? I mean, I sorry I couldn't talk very much, because literally it was just all the way kind of crazy. But and again, we finished well above our door number, which is good. So that's what we need. And it said it was a clean race, so that's hopefully all good. Yeah, we've got not too bad. Now I'm going to definitely save that replay. Stream pressure, haha, exactly. That's about the first time I've actually managed to do well on a stream and that, but yeah, because I mean that was the thing, we got pushed off and that didn't help, and because I think we would have definitely well, Arnaud won again. He's very good. I'm going to say, actually, I'm going to send him a message and say, where are you? In there? Yeah. Let's see, where is it? What can I say? Yeah. Let's yeah, there we go. Right, we'll go back into the. So I've saved that one. I can see a video coming with that. Let's see how that one goes. Well, I think it's the best race by far, isn't it, to do this week? I can't really think of doing the Toyota ones. It's far too slow, and the Porsche I don't really fancy. So I think I'll do one more race C, I think. That should be quite fun, as you've been fantastic watching me so far. And for all the new guys in the chat who are watching, we've got the big interview on Thursday with Super GT. That's right, Steve Alvarez Brown is coming along on Thursday at 9 o'clock. Hopefully, if his time allows, he has said that it should be there. As far as I know, it's all running to plan. And then, of course, we've got our big collaboration with Fat Furby and In Exile, a special live sim racing, I suppose a sim racing live stream special. And that's going to be probably about 10 o'clock on Friday, because Fat Furby and In Exile are from the other side of the world, over in Australia and New Zealand. So to make it not so early on a Saturday morning for them, we'll make it a little bit later in the UK. But yeah, no, that was I like that, Loopy. Clean race, lots of love, isn't it? I mean, it is quite funny what GT Sport comes up with. So what do you think? Should we go with that one again, or should we try maybe again on softs and then see how we get on? Because we were struggling a bit on the mediums, but I don't know, that's a hard one, isn't it? Yeah, 9 AM AEDT. I just wondered, yeah, because I was on his Discord, so we penciled in that it would be this Friday, so 11 AM New Zealand time. So is that, yeah, so that's about 10 o'clock British time, I think. But yeah, so no, that'll be great fun. So make sure you got your questions ready, because this is your chance to ask them all the kind of things that you can't normally ask them because they're racing away and they don't have the time to do it. So use GMT. Yeah. Now that's the thing. But yeah, so really looking forward to that. Actually, really looking forward to it. But, well, we're up to 21 likes, which is brilliant. And 23 watching, which is even better. Or UTC if you're French. New Zealand time is the best time. Yes, that amazing country, eh? That's all where they filmed Lord of the Rings and all of that. Yeah, it does look incredible. And does look absolutely amazing. But you kind of wonder, when on earth are we going to be able to travel again? Hopefully, this... Interstellar Dweller. Hello, it's good to see you. Thanks for joining us tonight. Hope you're well. But,
Oh, it's good. It's great to have you all with me. It's fantastic. That really enjoying all of the good comments. Yeah, it looks like a fantasy land, doesn't it? Similarly, you can go to the place where they filmed it, isn't it? And you can see all like, what is it, the Hobbit houses that are kind of built into the grassland, into the hills, and things like that. That looks amazing. Incredible films. Did absolutely love Lord of the Rings, and I did quite like the Hobbit as well. It wasn't quite the same, but I did like it. The stream is getting popular later in the evening. Some races are now night owls or early birds in New Zealand. Aye, that's it. Yeah, I don't know who. I know that Key was streaming earlier, and Ollie was streaming as well. But then his one started pretty early, so I'm going to put the kids to bed, and then kind of catch up with everything. And then really by the time I get going, it's probably about 8:45, and then I start the broadcast. So that we've had 191 comments, which is brilliant, and. You know, it was quite funny because when I got that little clip of Grosjean's incredible escape, I just tried not to get. Obviously, I got Sky in Britain, so I tried to make sure I didn't have that. But I thought that's the video, that's the picture everybody is going to want to see. And then, of course, they did this incredible replay, so I just managed to put it on my phone and upload it on YouTube Mobile. And I think at the time it had about 470 views, which is the biggest I've ever had in any video I've done like that at all. So yeah, if you've not already seen it, you can see it's an 11-second clip of the quite incredible, miraculous escape. So I'll have to see if I can find any other. Hopefully, I'm not looking for those kind of incidents, but just exciting bits, and I might try that again. Yeah, but it's a funny one. We've had last week, we really struggled. We didn't get a single podium, but this week's been a lot better. And the week before, it wasn't too bad. There were some. I think as we're getting into the better lobbies, it's really, you know, we've got to kind of increase our skill to make sure that we're all right. Look at that. We've got some really fast people in front of us. So this is going to be. Yeah, it was God's intervention. It certainly was. It was incredible. I mean. I still think how fortunate must Grosjean and his family must be, because honestly it could have been absolutely horrific. But you know, I think that's the thing about Formula One, is that the incidents that kill people are usually the kind of the total freak incidents, aren't they? You know, because they are so well managed. But I mean, the medical staff pulling him out. I mean, they were incredible. The bravery, they should get a bravery award for what they did. I think that they deserve a bravery award, and the marshals who took him out as he jumped over the Armco. I mean, that they deserved an award for that, because that's incredible bravery. That I wonder if he purchased a lottery ticket. Yeah, no, that's certainly a thing. So what are we going to do? I think this is going to be an interesting one, because it's a very, very close lobby, and I just wonder now, have I gone on? Right, I'm gonna stick with that one that I did before. Stick with the mediums, and see how that goes, because it worked out quite well before. Now Lakagumi GT, I think he was in the one before. R4M Shadow GT. R4M Shadow GT. Is that's not Steve, is he? Now Arno is behind me in ninth, but he seems to just race up the field. That yeah, the Armco split, wasn't it? It was just such a strange race, but I suppose it must have a very sharp front to it, and it just goes through, and also the speed that he hit it was something. But and then of course Perez was flipped, or was it Stroll that was flipped upside down? So yeah, no, it was something. Well, is this the fourth race I've done? Yeah, I think it is the fourth race I've done. More than that, actually. Well, the fifth. I've lost count. But certainly the soft tyres lasted pretty well overall. Thanks very much, John. We'll do our best. See what we can do. All right. Thanks very much, Keith. We'll do our best. Thanks very much, Erudites.
if I can hang on to a few more places in the first. Someone's off to Narnia. Yeah. How many times has that been used in a live stream? I'm beginning to hold up a bit of a queue of cars. Oh, come on. Goodness me, he just went out round the outside there. He is quick. Keep up with this group though, like before, I think we've got a chance. Lap 4, first stint. getting very tasty up ahead. Right, in the slipstream. See what we can do. Yeah, I'm thinking about that, because they're quite slow. Oh, one's gone wide. He's not going to let me get through there. That was close. Really naughty though, he's kind of pushing me quite a bit. Ross Brawn here. Come on. All these guys have got to come in though. Oh no, come on! Fairly blocked in there. Come on. That was nice of him. Now, I don't know if these guys are on the medium or not. Hi, Jeff. Good to see you. Doing well, thanks. Hope you're well. We're at famous Brands Hatch again. That's it. There's fourth up ahead. Maybe there's a chance here. That is quite close. Somebody's got a penalty. That's going to close things up here. Oh, it's very close ahead. I need to try and catch up though. Definitely a chance. We're backed up to 6 where we started. And there is third. It's not far away. There's quite a lot of argy-bargy up ahead. Look how close it is. Somebody's got a 3-second penalty ahead. Or 2-second penalty ahead, I think. I think there's a podium possibility, we'll see. Is that the old touring cars? Seems to have messed up that one. Look at that, neck and neck, all the way. Right, starting the last lap. Flash those lights, I'm not sure what button I've got actually to do that. Anything to distract? That's a tough one there in that corner. Going to be close to 4th and 5th. We did it. Well, at least we got 4th. So we started 6th and we got a couple of places. That's not too bad. Not too bad. And no penalties. And it was pretty rough. Yeah, really enjoyed the last. Oh, well, John, thanks very much. Wow. God, I'm knackered. It's like sweating away. That yeah, but we managed it. It shows you that that's definitely from. Was it Max Mayhem who recommended go out on the mediums first? And we almost, if we'd just been a bit better, we maybe could have cleared that group because we were kind of a bit quicker. Yeah, after the pit stop, he'd be on the podium. Yeah, we just got a little bit. It was that last chap who held us up before, you know, when he went into his pits, and we were fighting away with him, and then of course he went off into the pits. Oh, another clean race. I've equalled my best clean races of 4. That's not too bad. But and again, we were ahead of our door number, which is good. So this will hopefully be doing our
our driver level some good. I got 122 was the best. What did I do? 120. Oh, no, 126. That's not too far away. That's at least a bit better. And how many more laps you? And I can't touch your quality. We'll have to do a lobby. And by the way, Jonathan's catching up as well. By the way, that was we're getting some good times in there. Well, look, I'm going to call it a night. It's 11:30. I've got work tomorrow morning. But thank you all so much for watching tonight. It's fantastic to have you all here in the community. I wish you all have a fantastic week. A safe, I always say a safe and reliable trip if you're driving and getting out and about. And I'll be back on Thursday with a big interview with Super GT on Thursday night at 9 o'clock. And then with our special collaboration from the other side of the world with Fat Furby and in Exile, we're going to do the Simcast on the Car Sim and Race Driver Show. So good night, everyone. Have a lovely week. It's fantastic to see you. Look forward to seeing you again on Thursday. Take care and drive fast and try not to crash. Bye just now.